God's chosen ones, this is the month you are refined, realigned, and released into purpose. Welcome, chosen ones. To those bearing the sacred light, the world isn't merely a place to live. It's a battlefield and a stage where every action carries meaning. This November, the energies around you are fierce, the stakes higher than ever. You, the chosen ones and starseeds, find yourselves in the midst of a cosmic whirlwind that's both exhilarating and daunting. This month isn't just another page on the calendar. It's a live wire buzzing with potential and a touch of mystery. If you think this season is simply about coasting along, let this be a wake-up call. The universe is calling you to navigate deep, uncharted waters with challenges that demand your full attention and commitment. As you journey through these truths, consider affirming your readiness by dropping a 77 below, a simple yet powerful way to claim your place in this cosmic unfolding. In times of profound change, we often face our biggest trials and revelations. Studies even show that people experience their greatest breakthroughs and breakdowns when caught in transformational tides they can't quite explain. Sound familiar? It should, because that is exactly what is unfolding before you. This isn't a month to slip into autopilot. November is set to test your intuition, resilience, and ability to handle a level of strangeness that could even give the most seasoned starseed pause. To those who've supported us through super thanks, a heartfelt gratitude. We're truly humbled to share this path with you. Now, let's buckle up and dive deep into the 12 powerful truths every chosen one and starseed must uncover this November as we step together into the heart of this transformation. God's chosen ones, 12 things you and starseeds must know in November 2025. 1. You're being activated, not for comfort, but for mission this month. Chosen ones and starseeds is not here to lull you into ease but to jolt you toward your higher calling. November carries an energy that is not about comforting reassurances, but rather about confronting undeniable truths that shake you to your core. It's as if the universe is pulling back the curtain, stripping away familiar routines and urging you to question everything you thought you knew about your path. It is raw, intense, and unpolished, demanding your full presence and unyielding commitment. Consider how often we see figures in the Bible thrust into uncomfortable situations as a catalyst for their growth. Think of Moses, who was called from the quiet life he knew to confront Pharaoh and lead his people to freedom. God didn't wait until Moses felt ready or prepared. He simply declared, "Now is the time," challenging him to step into a purpose larger than himself. In much the same way, November's energy acts as this divine push, urging you not to cling to comforts but to walk boldly into your mission. Have you been feeling like your usual way of life is no longer satisfying? That's the cosmic nudge, not allowing you to linger in complacency. This month marks an activation, a full-on, unavoidable shove toward your life's unique mission. The universe doesn't want you to walk through life half asleep. It wants you awake, alert, and ready to act. If you've been hesitant, holding back, or clinging to what feels stable, November's energy is here to remind you that stability is not the objective. Growth is. Much like Jesus calling his disciples to leave everything behind to follow him, you too are being called to relinquish anything that doesn't serve your higher purpose. There's no room for excuses or delaying tactics. This energy cuts through any illusions you might have, making it impossible to avoid the truth of your path. Have you been waiting to feel ready before moving forward? November challenges this mindset, confronting you with the reality that readiness is often irrelevant when purpose calls. Like David stepping onto the battlefield with Goliath, he wasn't fully prepared in the conventional sense, yet his trust in God and his willingness to answer the call defined him. This month, the universe is inviting you to step into your own arena, asking not if you feel equipped, But if you are willing to act regardless, November's energy may feel relentless, and it likely won't offer the luxury of waiting until you feel comfortable. Circumstances, people, or unexpected challenges may arise, each designed to compel you to act, adapt, and rise to a mission that is greater than personal comfort. As God told Joshua when he was tasked to lead after Moses, "Be strong and courageous." Sometimes the mission asks for bravery even before confidence. This isn't a season for passivity or for questioning if the path is easy. It's a time of raw honesty, purposeful action, and a mission that demands every ounce of your resilience. If you feel the weight of this calling, that's a sign. It means you are needed, precisely as you are, right now. Remember, it's not about perfection or waiting for the right time. It's about embracing the push, allowing yourself to be refined, and trusting that each step is bringing you closer to your divine purpose. Are you ready to rise? This month asks not for comfort, but for courage. 2. The matrix is tightening. Expect resistance for chosen ones and star seeds. The month of November intensifies the forces pushing against your awakening. Imagine the matrix as the complex web of social, cultural, and systemic pressures designed to keep people in predictable patterns, comfortable and contained. As you become more aware of your purpose and step into your true self, this system senses the shift and responds with targeted resistance. This isn't vague paranoia. It's a calculated pushback, like a powerful force field meant to keep you in line. The closer you come to freeing yourself from old limitations, the more you'll feel these barriers pressing against you. Consider Daniel in the Bible, whose commitment to God's path faced relentless challenges from the ruling authorities. When Daniel refused to bow to societal pressures and chose instead to uphold his spiritual path, the system around him retaliated, even placing him in a den of lions. The matrix, in a similar way, seeks to keep you bound, testing whether you'll hold firm to your divine path or fold under the pressure. Have you noticed subtle shifts, unexpected setbacks, or sudden conflicts arising? These are not coincidences, but a sign that your spiritual growth is stirring forces that want to keep you within the status quo. November brings a heightened awareness of this resistance. Projects you've poured effort into may suddenly collapse. Friends or colleagues might start to misunderstand or even oppose you, and tasks that once felt manageable may become unusually challenging. These are not mere inconveniences, they're strategic recalibrations, attempts by the matrix to pull you back into familiar territory. Remember how Nehemiah faced constant opposition when he set out to rebuild Jerusalem's walls, as those around him tried to distract, intimidate, and discourage him. His persistence, however, wasn't deterred by the resistance, it was strengthened. You are being called to press on, knowing that these challenges signal you're on the brink of something impactful. Why would the system push so hard against you now? The irony is that the matrix only fights back when it feels threatened, when it senses that you are slipping through its grasp and touching a truth beyond its control. Resistance in this light becomes a backhanded compliment. If you weren't progressing, if your energy wasn't strong enough to disrupt the structure, the matrix wouldn't waste its efforts trying to contain you. These obstacles are not indicators of failure, but rather signals that you're stirring the very core of this system, and it's responding because it knows your potential to break free. When these forces press down on you, consider them challenges rather than warnings. The more resistance you encounter, the closer you are to a breakthrough. This is a time to double down on your commitment, to let the setbacks affirm that you're on the right track. Take a moment to ask yourself, how can I turn this resistance into a source of strength? Each hurdle you face this month is not a deterrent, but a call to rise above, to see the matrix's efforts as proof that your path is making a real impact. As you press forward, Remember that the matrix can only test you. It cannot stop you, for you carry a purpose that goes beyond the boundaries it has set. 3. Your energy is a commodity, protected this November. Chosen ones and star seeds, you may notice a heightened pull on your energy, a force drawing people toward you, not necessarily because of who you are, but because of the unique light you carry. For those on this path, your energy acts as a rare, potent fuel that others, knowingly or unknowingly, are eager to tap into. It's like a beacon, shining with an intensity that makes others feel alive, invigorated, and grounded simply by being near you. Yet, here lies the challenge. Many of these people aren't seeking a genuine connection with you. Instead, they crave what your energy does for them, seeing you more as a resource than as an individual with needs of your own. Think of Jesus, who, through his compassion and wisdom, drew multitudes wherever he went. Many sought him for healing and guidance, but there were also those who came solely for what they could gain, without considering his well-being or journey. In the same way, those who see you as a source of strength may not always recognize or care about the toll their presence takes on you. Have you ever noticed that some individuals seem to appear only when they're in need, leaving just as soon as they feel restored? This tendency isn't a coincidence, it's a pattern. And this month, you'll feel it more intensely as the universe urges you to safeguard your energy. Your light is magnetic, and while this can be flattering, it also comes with risk. People drawn to you solely for the benefits they receive may lack the awareness or consideration for how their behavior affects you. They come, take just enough to feel recharged, and then depart, only to return when they need that boost once more. This November, such energy leeches may stand out more sharply in your life. They may not resemble traditional foes. Rather, they might appear as friends, family members, or colleagues, people you trust and care about. Yet, as the Bible reminds us to guard our heart in Proverbs 4:23, this is also a call to guard our energy. Just as our heart is the wellspring of life, so too is our energy the driving force behind our purpose. The universe is pushing you to discern, to look beyond surface relationships and examine who truly values you, and who sees you only as a means to an end. Is it possible that someone you view as a close friend or loyal companion is actually drawn more to your light than to your soul? Be mindful this month. Even those with familiar faces can drain you if they rely solely on your strength, while offering little in return. Protecting your energy doesn't mean being unkind. It means acknowledging that your purpose requires focus, and boundaries are essential to sustain that focus. November is your call to set firm boundaries without guilt or second-guessing. This isn't about simply being nice or forgiving. It's about honoring the gift you carry and recognizing that, just as fuel is finite, so is your energy. Take time to invest in those who uplift and support you, who give back as much as they receive. When Jesus would retreat to pray alone, it was his way of replenishing his spirit, recognizing that even he needed boundaries from the constant demands of others. Prioritize those who truly see you and value the person behind the light. Let this month be a reminder that your energy is precious, and treating it as such is not selfish. It's necessary. Boundaries are not just about self-protection. They're about creating the space to grow into your purpose fully. Will you honor your energy by discerning who truly values you? This is your time to stand firm, to give freely where you feel reciprocation, and to guard your light from those who seek only to drain it. 4. Isolation is a catalyst, not a punishment this month. That profound sense of isolation you might be experiencing isn't a mere coincidence, it's a deliberate phase in your journey. For chosen ones and starseeds, feelings of solitude or disconnection are not just side effects, they're essential components of your personal growth. This isolation isn't here to make you suffer or feel like an outcast. Instead, it's designed to peel away the layers of distractions, false supports, and the incessant noise of a world that was never entirely aligned with your true essence. It's a refining fire, a purposeful process meant to bring you face to face with the most authentic, unfiltered version of yourself. Consider how Moses spent 40 years in the desert before leading his people out of Egypt. That time of isolation wasn't a punishment, but a preparation, a period where he could connect deeply with his purpose without external interference. Similarly, isolation can be unsettling because it pushes you to delve deeper than you ever have before. Without the usual social cushions, you're compelled to confront what truly matters: your core values, your beliefs, and the true source of your strength. It's during these solitary moments that you begin to understand where your resilience comes from and what you genuinely stand for. This period is when superficial connections start to fade away, leaving only those rare, genuine bonds that resonate with your higher purpose. Perhaps you've noticed certain relationships dwindling or ending abruptly. It's important to recognize that not everyone in your life is meant to accompany you on every leg of your journey. November has a unique way of illuminating who is genuinely supportive and who is merely along for convenience. But is this the universe being cruel? Far from it. It's the cosmos meticulously preparing you, much like a gardener pruning branches to encourage healthier growth. Think of isolation as a cleanse, not of your physical environment, but of your emotional and spiritual spaces. Just as Jesus retreated to the wilderness for 40 days to prepare for his ministry, your solitude serves as a sacred time to reconnect with your inner voice and divine guidance. It provides a respite from external influences, allowing your intuition to speak louder and your path to become clearer without the static of others' opinions. The habits, people, and influences that no longer serve your higher calling are being gently, or sometimes abruptly, removed from your life. This might feel disconcerting, but it's essential for your transformation. Isolation is the ultimate catalyst. It's equipping you to stand firmly on your own, deeply rooted in your purpose, without the need for external validation or approval. As uncomfortable as it may be, remember that diamonds are formed under pressure, and gold is purified by fire. Have you ever wondered why the most significant transformations often occur in solitude? It's because isolation strips away the unnecessary, leaving only what is real and enduring. Embrace this stage, for it's one of the most powerful phases of your journey toward becoming who you are truly meant to be. 5. Prepare for sudden, drastic changes in direction this November. Chosen ones and star seeds, prepare for the kind of upheaval that shakes loose all that's familiar and comfortable. Life may pull you swiftly into uncharted waters, regardless of whether you feel ready. But know this, these shifts aren't just random chaos. They are intentional realignments orchestrated by the universe. Plans you once held with certainty may unravel, while new paths you hadn't considered might suddenly appear before you. Though unsettling, these shifts aren't punishments or misfortunes. They're cosmic nudges urging you toward a higher purpose. This month is about letting go of the familiar to embrace the unexpected, however intimidating that might feel. Think of the story of Joseph in the Bible. Just when his life seemed stable, he was thrown into situations beyond his control, sold into slavery, unjustly imprisoned. Yet, each twist brought him closer to fulfilling his destiny as a leader who would save many lives. This November, when a door closes or an opportunity dissolves, understand that it isn't a setback, it's a setup. The universe doesn't take anything away without purpose. Often the closed doors signify routes that would have kept you comfortable but stagnant, never reaching your full potential. Yes, it might sting to have certain plans stripped away, especially when they felt stable and safe. But this is a time of trust, a call to release the illusion of control and surrender to the flow of divine timing. Have you found yourself clinging to old plans, perhaps out of a desire for stability? This month, those familiar paths may be disrupted, forcing you to abandon the safety net you've relied on. Remember, when we cling too tightly to what is known, we often miss the far greater paths awaiting us. As these changes unfold, embrace what could seem like radical shifts with open arms, recognizing that they are aligning you with experiences and opportunities that resonate with your true purpose. Imagine the disciples who, upon meeting Jesus, left behind their fishing nets and livelihoods without looking back. They didn't know what awaited them, but they felt the pull of something far greater. In much the same way, November calls you to let go and trust that the unknown holds deeper fulfillment than anything you could have designed. This is a month of radical acceptance, of releasing the reins and recognizing that destiny is gently, or sometimes forcefully, redirecting you toward your true path. Life's abrupt changes are not there to break you. They're there to build you, to mold you into the person you're meant to become. So when life reroutes you, know that it's because you're being aligned with something profoundly right for you. Take a breath, release your grip on the old, and allow yourself to be guided into the new. You might just find that this uncharted road offers a depth of growth, purpose, and fulfillment beyond anything you'd have planned for yourself. 6. People you trust may betray you. Accept it. Don't resist it this November. Be prepared for a truth that may feel like a hard blow. Some of the people you've counted on may reveal sides of themselves you never anticipated. Betrayal, though painful, serves as a form of revelation, a necessary unveiling of intentions that have been hidden from view. When someone you trust shows a different face, it's not a coincidence or misfortune. It's a divine signal to reassess who belongs in your inner circle. This experience, though unsettling, is the universe's way of clearing out relationships that may keep you tethered to what doesn't serve your highest good. Consider Judas's betrayal of Jesus, an act that, while devastating, ultimately played a role in fulfilling a greater purpose. Jesus was not oblivious to Judas's intentions, yet he allowed events to unfold, accepting that this betrayal was part of a larger plan. Betrayal exposes what lies beneath the surface, pushing us to recognize that loyalty without genuine alignment is fragile and unsustainable. Perhaps you've sensed an imbalance in certain relationships, a feeling that something wasn't quite right. November is the month when these undercurrents rise to the surface, allowing you to see the truth clearly. The truth is, not everyone has the capacity to grow with you, and some are drawn more to the light you provide than to who you are. In November, hidden motives may emerge, and those you thought would stand by you might distance themselves or show less support, revealing that their connection with you was more about convenience than true alignment. But this revelation, painful as it is, comes with a purpose. Try not to resist these truths when they appear. Accepting betrayal doesn't mean becoming hardened or closing your heart. It's about letting go of attachments to relationships that no longer serve your path. In these moments, consider the words from the Psalms. Even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, has turned against me. Psalm 41:9. Even in ancient times, betrayal was recognized as part of life's trials. But through these trials, you gain wisdom and strength. Every revelation about someone's true intentions teaches you discernment, helping you to refine who truly resonates with your spirit. Accepting this process is about recognizing the gift in the lesson. Every relationship isn't meant to last forever, and some are simply there to guide you to greater clarity about what and who truly aligns with your spirit. As the universe prunes away what no longer serves you, Trust that the relationships that remain are those meant to uplift and support you as you move forward. True allies will reveal themselves through this season. The rest, though they may cause pain, are teaching you to cultivate resilience, discernment, and an unshakable inner strength. As you navigate these revelations, hold fast to your path, knowing that each step is refining your journey. 7. Your intuition is entering overdrive. Trust the unbelievable this November. Your inner compass is more finely tuned than ever, revealing truths that may seem almost surreal. For chosen ones and star seeds, this isn't just a vague feeling. It's a heightened, precise instinct that cuts through illusions and guides you with startling clarity. You'll find that the boundary between what's visible and hidden is thin, allowing you to see things that others may overlook entirely. This amplified intuition is more than a gift. It's a critical tool for navigating complex energies and situations, offering insights that might be unsettling but essential to your path. Consider how prophets and visionaries in the Bible, like Samuel or Daniel, relied on their heightened spiritual perception to see beyond what others could. Just as they trusted divine guidance to lead them, you too are being called to place trust in your intuition, even when others might dismiss or question it. Have you ever sensed something undeniable, only for others to brush it aside? This month, those intuitive hits will carry even more weight, pointing you toward pivotal insights that will help protect and align you with your higher purpose. This intense clarity may reveal hidden motives in those around you, or highlight dynamics you hadn't previously noticed. It's the kind of awareness that might make you question everything, but that's the purpose, to challenge you to trust your inner voice fully. While others may lean on logic, facts, or appearances, you're being asked to listen to what you feel, even if it defies conventional understanding. Can you recall a time when logic led you astray, yet intuition guided you exactly where you needed to be? This month is all about embracing that inner guidance, no matter how unconventional it seems. Think of your intuition as a spotlight, illuminating unseen patterns, quiet manipulations, or hidden intentions. November's energy calls you to trust these nudges, to view them as maps leading you through a maze others can't even perceive. This is the type of intuition that can save you time and energy, helping you to identify people, situations, or paths that may not serve your journey. Remember, you don't need tangible proof for your intuition to be valid. It's a truth that speaks directly to your spirit, bypassing the need for logic. This process may feel intense, sometimes even overwhelming, but it's part of your growth. Your intuition is guiding you to let go of what no longer aligns with you, and to recognize who is truly meant to walk beside you. Are you willing to trust what you sense, even if it contradicts the external reality others accept? This is the month to lean into that inner voice fully, allowing it to reveal exactly who and what belongs on your path. Trust that each nudge and whisper from within is a beacon, lighting the way forward in ways logic could never accomplish. 8. You're the mirror they can't avoid this November. Your presence has a unique, almost magnetic quality, stirring the emotional depths of those around you. You may find that people either feel drawn to you or pull away in discomfort. Remember, this reaction isn't truly about you. It's about what you represent. Simply by being yourself, you act as a mirror, reflecting back the insecurities, fears, and unresolved wounds others have buried within. This month, your presence serves as a catalyst for transformation, even if it causes discomfort. Think of the prophets who spoke uncomfortable truths in the Bible, like Jeremiah or Elijah, whose words exposed the hidden sins and fears of their communities. In the same way, you may find yourself exposing what others have avoided confronting. Have you ever noticed someone's discomfort in your presence without understanding why? This isn't a critique of you, but rather a sign of the hidden shadows you're helping to bring into the light. Your energy has the power to reveal what's been left unaddressed, acting as a silent but undeniable invitation for others to face their inner truths. The intensity of this energy may provoke strong reactions. Those unwilling or unprepared to confront their shadows may respond defensively, even aggressively. Criticism, distance, or attempts to undermine you are less about who you are and more about what you reflect. When someone lashes out, it's often because they're struggling with the discomfort of seeing parts of themselves they've long denied. Just as Jesus faced opposition, not for who he was, but for the truths he revealed. Understand that these reactions are not personal, they're expressions of unresolved inner battles. Embrace this role as a mirror. The discomfort you may evoke in others is a signal, a spotlight on the shadows they've tried to ignore. Yes, this might feel heavy, even burdensome, but it's also a profound gift. You're offering those around you a chance to awaken, even if they're not ready to see it. Can you imagine the impact your presence might have on those brave enough to reflect on what they see? Lean into this role, knowing that, as uncomfortable as it may be, you are a guiding force, a beacon urging others to confront their own truths. This month isn't solely about your journey. It's also about helping others step into their own light, even if it's uncomfortable. Instead of feeling guilty for triggering reactions or shying away from the conflicts that arise, stand firm. By owning your presence, you're not just staying true to yourself, you're serving as a catalyst, encouraging those around you to grow. Let November be a time where you fully embrace your role in helping others face their shadows, knowing that every reaction you inspire is a step closer to truth for you and for them. 9. Time is your most valuable currency. Spend it wisely as November unfolds, chosen ones and starseeds. This month is a reminder that every moment you spend is an investment in your journey. November calls for a serious assessment of your priorities and a willingness to make difficult decisions about where you place your energy. In this phase, distractions and surface-level connections have no place. Each second matters. Perhaps you're starting to see that certain activities or relationships don't just fail to contribute to your growth, they actually hinder it, diverting your focus from what truly matters. Consider the story of Martha and Mary, where Mary chose to sit at Jesus' feet, fully present, while Martha busied herself with tasks. Jesus commended Mary for choosing the better part. Luke 10:42, illustrating that our time is best spent on what aligns with our highest purpose. Could there be areas in your life where, like Martha, you've been caught up in distractions that prevent you from fully engaging with what's truly important? November is an invitation to ask yourself, which parts of my life serve my mission, and which are simply noise? You may realize that certain connections, routines, or habits are draining rather than enriching you. This is your cue to eliminate what no longer serves your path. Imagine your time as a precious resource, akin to a bank account. Every moment invested wisely compounds the value of your life, enriching it with purpose. But when spent carelessly, it's like watching your hard-earned savings slip through your fingers. In what areas might you be spending your time without consideration, caught in loops of idle scrolling or surface-level engagements? The universe is urging you to break these cycles, recognizing that each hour spent wisely brings you closer to the life you're meant to live. This pruning process may feel difficult, especially if it involves stepping away from comforts or relationships you've held on to. Yet, just as a tree must shed old branches to grow stronger, you too must be willing to let go of what no longer nurtures you. Are you willing to embrace the discomfort that comes with saying no to the trivial? This act of refinement is essential to your evolution, creating space for what genuinely fuels your soul and aligns with your purpose. Honoring your time means understanding that it's a limited, precious resource. When you consciously choose to invest in your passions, spiritual growth, and relationships that resonate with your true self, you're crafting a life that's not only lived but celebrated. November is your call to focus on what brings depth and meaning to your journey, to ensure that every moment counts toward your mission. Embrace this shift with open arms, for it's in these choices that your life finds alignment, purpose, and the richness of a journey well lived. 10. Your light will trigger jealousy and admiration in equal measure this November. Be prepared for a mix of emotional reactions from those around you as your inner light continues to grow more radiant. With this increased brightness comes a duality of responses that can be as uplifting as they are challenging. Some people may be drawn to you with intense admiration, almost to the point of idolization. Meanwhile, others might respond with jealousy or resentment, feelings that can sometimes emerge unexpectedly. This sharp contrast isn't truly about you, rather, it reflects the personal struggles of those witnessing your growth. Much like the way Jesus' presence evoked awe and reverence in his followers but hostility from others, your light is prompting people to confront aspects of themselves they may not be comfortable facing. For some, your energy serves as a reminder of their own unfulfilled potential or dormant aspirations, sparking admiration mixed with envy. Have you noticed how people's reactions can vary so drastically, even when you haven't changed your approach? This isn't a reflection of your actions, but of the unspoken insecurities within them. For those who see your success or confidence as a challenge to their self-worth, jealousy may surface. This negativity can feel jarring, especially if you're unaccustomed to such intense reactions. But remember, both admiration and envy are projections of others' perceptions and limitations. You are simply the mirror reflecting their inner battles. Recognizing this distinction allows you to detach from their responses, knowing they are shaped by their own struggles rather than any fault or flaw in you. It's tempting to engage deeply with those who admire or criticize you, but this month calls for a sense of balance and distance. Just as Jesus sometimes withdrew from crowds to center himself, staying grounded in your purpose helps protect your energy and clarity. The admiration can be flattering, yet it may come with hidden expectations or dependencies, while negativity from others is merely a sign of their inner discord. Are you willing to stand firm in your light without feeling the need to alter it for others? November is a reminder to stay focused on your path, allowing others to respond however they choose, without letting it impact your direction. By maintaining this perspective, you can gracefully navigate the complex emotions of those around you. Rather than letting praise or criticism sway you, continue on your journey, shining brightly without fear of dimming. In this way, you become a beacon for others, not by adjusting your light to fit their expectations, but by standing steady, allowing your radiance to illuminate the path ahead. Embrace the duality of reactions as proof of your impact, knowing that each response is a testament to the power of your evolving presence. 11. Expect vivid dreams and downloads. Pay attention this November. Prepare for a surge of intense dreams and insights that may seem to come out of nowhere, flooding your mind with messages that feel almost too vivid to ignore. These are not mere flights of fancy. They are whispers from your higher self, spilling into your conscious mind with an urgency that demands recognition. You might find yourself waking up with images or feelings lingering, fragments of dreams that seem to carry a hidden significance. Resist the temptation to brush them off. These experiences are messages, coded insights meant to guide and prepare you. Think of Joseph in the Bible, who received messages through dreams that foretold future events and offered guidance, not only for himself, but for his family and nation. Just as Joseph's dreams were layered with meaning, Your dreams this month are likely to be filled with symbols, emotions, and narratives crafted specifically for your journey. Have you noticed certain themes or symbols reappearing in your dreams? These aren't random, they're patterns, each one a piece of a larger puzzle designed to illuminate aspects of your path. Every dream, every detail, colors, faces, recurring scenarios, has something to reveal. Keeping a dream journal can be invaluable during this time, helping you capture these fleeting impressions before they fade. Jotting down every fragment upon waking not only preserves these insights, but allows you to observe patterns, to see connections that may not be immediately apparent. Could the recurring symbols or themes be guiding you toward answers you've been seeking? Recording these experiences can transform your dreams from ephemeral images into powerful sources of wisdom. This influx of dreams may also contain spiritual codes, nudges from the universe meant to align you with your higher purpose. If certain symbols or messages resonate deeply, take time to explore their meaning. Much like the prophets who interpreted visions to guide their communities, this is your time to interpret the intuitive signals that surface, understanding them as guidance from the spiritual realm. This month, the boundary between the physical and spiritual worlds may feel more permeable, inviting you to draw wisdom from both realms. Embrace this phase with an open mind. Let the messages embedded in your dreams serve as signposts, gently directing you toward choices and paths that align with your journey. Are you ready to let your dreams become a compass for the next chapter of your life? In this period of heightened awareness, trust the insights that come, allowing them to shed light on the questions, challenges, and possibilities that lie ahead. 12. November is a window, not a deadline. As this month unfolds, it's important to reframe what November truly represents in your journey. This isn't a race to the finish line, a countdown where all goals must be met, or where you're pressured to achieve transformation within a single month. Instead, see November as a window, a space of possibility that invites exploration, introspection, and gentle preparation for the expansive journey that lies beyond. Letting go of the pressure to have everything figured out allows you to move through this period with grace and openness. Consider how Jesus spent 40 days in the wilderness, not to achieve a single goal, but to prepare, reflect, and connect with his divine purpose. In the same way, November is a time for you to slow down, reflect, and realign with your path. Have you ever felt the urge to push through life, only to find that true clarity comes when you pause and breathe? This month is your invitation to experience the richness of stillness, a chance to listen to the subtle guidance the universe is offering without rushing to an immediate conclusion. In this preparatory phase, clarity and insight will come naturally, each in its own time. As you release the need for urgency, you create room for deeper revelations to unfold. The universe is expanding your path, bringing new perspectives and opportunities, but when you hurry, you may miss the quiet signs and gentle nudges meant to guide you forward. Reflect on what you truly desire, on the lessons that have shaped you, and allow this time to help you reconnect with your purpose. To make the most of this window, focus on practices that nurture your spirit, journaling, meditation, or immersing yourself in nature. Each of these moments is an opportunity to widen your perspective, to see the many possibilities that lie before you. What might you discover if you allowed yourself to simply be free from the pressure to achieve? This isn't a race, it's a journey. By surrendering the need to rush, you align with the natural rhythm of your path. Embrace November with an open heart, curious about what may come. As the month comes to an end, reflect on the lessons you've gathered, knowing they're not just fleeting memories, but profound milestones in your evolution. This window has been more than a momentary phase. It has been a transformative chapter, illuminating the way forward with new clarity and purpose. You've learned to embrace the dualities of admiration and jealousy, navigating the intense reactions of those around you while holding steady in your own light. The vivid dreams and downloads have served as a guiding compass, urging you to listen to your higher self and to take in the insights waiting to unfold. This month has also taught you the importance of valuing your time, seeing it as a precious currency worthy of intentional investment. You've discovered the power in setting boundaries, learning to protect your energy from those who might drain it, and identifying the connections that truly uplift and inspire you. As you prepare for the next stages of your journey, remember that this isn't a race against time. Instead, it's an invitation to savor the unfolding, to see growth as a continuous process rather than a checklist of achievements. Now, as you stand at the threshold of December and beyond, know that your light is both a beacon of inspiration and a source of challenge to those around you. You are more than just a participant on this path. You are a co-creator of your reality. Let the insights you've gained shape your decisions and guide each action, confident that the universe's vastness reflects the endless possibilities that lie before you. Step forward with assurance, knowing that every choice, reflection, and moment of stillness brings you closer to the life you are destined to live. Embrace the mystery of what's ahead, letting it carry you into a future not merely anticipated, but eagerly awaited. Join the journey. If you've resonated with the transformative insights we've explored about November, imagine the deeper journeys we can share together each week. By subscribing to the channel, you're joining a community of seekers and unlocking access to profound revelations that empower your path. Every subscription and like amplifies our shared journey, ensuring you receive fresh, enlightening content designed to elevate your spirit. To those who feel called to support through super thanks, your generosity is a blessing that allows us to keep creating powerful, uplifting content. Thank you. Whether you choose to engage further or not, know that your presence here is a gift. Every like, comment, and share strengthens this growing community. So, if you're ready to embrace your potential and illuminate your journey, consider hitting the subscribe button, giving this video a like, and sharing it with those who may also find guidance here. Drop a comment to let us know how these insights resonate with you. Let's continue to discover the extraordinary together. God bless you all, and may your journey forward be filled with light and purpose.